I'm so really excited right now because I'm going to create JavaScript challenges in my YouTube channel. So basically, I want to record my progress in this coderbyte.com. So you can go to coderbyte.com and /challenges, and you can create account and stay tuned in this playlist. So for the first time, we have a first reverse challenges. So let's click that. Okay, basically the first reverse meaning is we have a function called first reverse, and we take a parameter called string. For example, if we input Coderbyte, it's gonna output 80 bredoc or something. Basically what happened is we are gonna reverse this word, every single word. The meaning is the first letter word is gonna be the last letter words. Okay, so I need to copy all about this and paste in here. All right, red line right here is just represent whatever we're typing in this input. So let's get rid of that. And basically I want to send string in this string parameter, which is maybe for example. And if I run this function, okay, we have for example, because we take this string and pasting the string in this parameter and we return. So let's remove that. Basically I want to show you couple solution. So the first solution, we are gonna using reverse method. The idea right now is we need to change this string to array, and we reverse this array and we join the array. So first I want to show you, let's see, console.log string dot split. Okay, if I run this function and we have, for example, array, and inside the array we have one single element. But if you give empty string in this split and you give a space and we run this function, now we have every single word to becoming every single element in this array. So we don't need that. What we need to do is every single word. So if you want to every single word to becoming every single element in array, you don't need space. So let's remove the space and run this function, and now we have every single word is changing to be every single element in array. Even the space right here, we have one element. Okay, that's the idea about string.split. So the next is we need to reverse this string. So basically the first element will becoming the last element. So let's create a variable called string to array is gonna be equals to string.split. We know right now, now we know that string to array have this value. Okay, this is the result of string to array. So let's get rid of this. And now what we need to do is we need to reverse this arrays. So let's create a variable called array, array reverse. It's gonna be equals to string to array dot reverse. And if we console.log array reverse. Now we have error because it's not split, it should be split. Okay, and run this. Now every single element in array have a reverse. Okay, we have a for example. Okay, so now what we need to do is we're gonna join every element to becoming a string. Okay, so let's create a variable again, call array to string, and it's gonna be equals to array reverse dot join. Okay, if you're doing this and I console.log array to string, so what we have right now is we still have the comma right here because we don't send any parameter in the join function. So for example, if we send maybe equals, if I run this function, as you can see in the console, after single element we have equals. Okay, so basically what we need is just using empty string. So if I run this function, we have, for example, reverse. Okay, so let's return down here, return to string, and now it's working. And of course you can remove this variable, just typing something like that. You remove this variable again, and you can simply typing return, and let's remove the return, and it's gonna work just fine. This is the first solution. Let's go to the second solution. We are gonna using for loop. Okay, let's comment that out and copy and paste down here and comment that out. So let's get rid of this. All right, so now we need to open a for loop tag. Let's create a variable called I equals 0 as long I less than string dot lang. We need, what we need to do is just increment di, and let's console.log I. Okay, if I run this function, now we have number from 0 to 10. What the meaning is that? The meaning is we declaration I variable to 0 for the first time, and we increment di. So that's the reason why we have 0, and as long I less than string.lang is true, looping is gonna be always running. But if I less than string.lang it's false, the looping it stop. Let's comment that out. I want to show you the string.lang, what we have in the string.lang. Okay, if I run this function, now we have 11. Meaning is we have 11 word in this string. So, oh, what the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Uncomment that. So what we need to do is basically let's create a variable up here. Let string reverse equals to empty string, and in here what we need to do is string reverse equals to string I plus string reverse. Okay, let's try that. Return string reverse, run this function, and now we have, for example, reverse. So basically what happening, so I want to just a little bit explain what happening basically. So the first time we declare variable called string reverse to empty string. Okay, so string I right here for the first loop is gonna be f. Okay, because this I is gonna be always changing, right, for the 0 to 10. Okay, so string 0 is have a value f, and string 1 have a value o, and string 2 have a value r. And for the first loop, string I right here is gonna be f, right? So I plus empty string, because we set empty string right here. So this is f plus empty string is gonna be f. Okay, so we have f. So now string reverse have a value f. Okay, makes sense. And f right here is gonna be using in this string dot reverse right here. So string dot reverse right here have a value f, and string I right here now have a value o. Okay, because I right now is 1. Okay, so now we have o plus f, so we have o in here. So now string reverse have a o right here, so of is gonna be pasting in here, and string I right now is gonna be string 3, and we have r. Okay, so r plus of, we have rof, and right here again. Okay, that's what happening basically. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Next, we can use another trick right here. So I want to change the I to equals string dot length, and I want to change this to more than 0, and it's gonna be I minus minus. Okay, let's remove this and paste in here. We need to plus and run this function, and now we have a undefined max row. We don't have the f, and what happening. All right, I'm gonna explain that. So let's console.log string 0. Let's comment that and run this function. Now we have f, but 0 right now in this loop is gonna be false because we set I more than 0. So what we need to do in here is more than equals 0. Okay, and in here string dot length it's have a value 11, right? So let's try in here. If I run this, it's gonna be undefined. The reason that is because we just have 10 element, because one element is starting from 0. Okay, so we need to using minus in here, -1. So now we have a 10 in here. Okay, so let's remove this and run again. Now we have a, for example, reverse. Okay, cool. the easy way to using for loop is you can use, let's get rid of this, let char of string. Okay, let's get rid of this and give a string in here, no string, char in here, and plus string reverse, and we return down here. Okay, run this and we have error because string reverse is not defined. Yeah, a run, and we have, for example, a reverse. Cool. And down here we need to using array dot reduce method. Okay, so let's paste down here. Let's uncomment that. I don't want to see a couple error. Okay, let's remove everything. If you need to using reduce method, we need to change this string to array for the first time. So just like we did in the first solution, what we need to do is create a const string to array. It's gonna be equals string dot split. Okay, so let's create a variable called reverse string equals to string to array dot reduce, I don't know how to pronounce that. And we have couple parameter right here. The first is accumulator and the second is current value. Let's create our function, and in here let's return current value plus accumulator. Okay, so let's return reverse string run, and we have, for example, reverse. So I'm gonna explain what's happening basically. So let's go to developer.mozilla.org. In here we have example. Okay, if you're using reduce method, you have a 4 argument. The first is accumulator, current value, current index, array. Okay, so this is basically what happening. Okay, the first call accumulator have a value 10 because we send 10 parameter in this reduce method. So in here we don't send anything. It's similar like we send empty string. If we run, we have same result. If I send in here something like a C, if I run this function, we have a C in the last. Okay, so let's get rid of this. For the first call, we have a result 10 because accumulator right now starting from 10 and current value have a value 0. So for the first call we have 10 value because 10 plus 0 is gonna be 10. So for the second call, accumulator have a value 10. Okay, and current value have a 1. So for the second call we have a value in this return which is 11. What happening basically is we take an 11 and paste in the accumulator, and we use that and we plus in the current value which is 2. So 11 plus 2, it's gonna be 13 for the third call. Okay, we have a 13 right here. Okay, so let's see in right here. Accumulator right now have a empty string. So, and current value have a value f. Okay, so empty plus f is going to be f. Okay, you get that. And now accumulator have a value f, right? And current value for the second call is going to be o. So o plus f is going to be of. Okay, and this has happened again and again until the readers method call every single element in this array. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And oh yeah, basically we can use for each in up here. Okay, so let's copy that, and in here we can use for each. Okay, and paste in there, and let's remove everything. The first is, let's create a variable called string reverse. It's going to be equals to empty string for the first time, and let's change this string to array by using split method. So string dot split, and we need to using for each in here. For each char is going to be represent every single element in array. Okay, so in here all we need to do is just using string reverse equals to char plus string reverse, and let's return down here, return string reverse, run, and we have, for example, no, we get an error. What is that? Assignment to constant variable. Oh yeah, we need to using a let in here. Run, and now we have, for example, reverse. Okay, so all right, so let's just copy this and paste in here, and let's run this test case, and we have a correct. Cool. Oh, we need to submit. Yes. Oh. Okay, I think that's it for this video, and I'm gonna see you in the next video, and bye.